it going, everybody? Leveling Diecast coming to you on this Veterans Day. We unfortunately don't have anything military related or anything like that. I just want to say thank you to our veterans for everything they do. This is the closest thing we're going to have, though, on the channel right now is some first responder stuff. These are some new Greenlight hobby exclusives. I do have a trio of the Texas Department of Public Safety, the AKA Highway Patrol, Texas Highway Patrol. This is, of course, the new Greenlight stuff, although they are still in the original packaging, which is kind of interesting. 1978 Dodge Ramcharger is the one we're going to start with. So we'll get this one cracked open. There's actually 4 total models in the Texas Highway Patrol. They do a Fox body as well, but we don't collect the Fox body here. But the other ones we do, so we'll get this one out. Been a little bit since we saw the Ramcharger. Not a really long time, but it has been a little bit since we've seen this particular casting. So there is our Ramcharger. Does have the white steelies on there with a chrome cap in the middle, which looks good. There is your Texas Department of Public Safety deco. It says Highway Patrol underneath. Black and white, as you'd expect. A pretty era-specific light bar. I would say that is definitely specific for 1970s, late 1970s. The base looks like it's sitting a bit crooked. This seems to be a pretty common problem with stuff that I buy, but that base is definitely not mounted in there perfectly flat, unfortunately for me. However, the prints look really good. Prints look very crisp. Says Dodge on the front. There is a plate as well. So there is your plate. Definitely a Texas plate. Details around the back, it's pretty straightforward. Does have a added on spare tire. The taillights are painted on, nothing big, nothing fancy. This does have a removable top, so the canopy top comes off. There's a bench seat in the back. Just basic interiors in there, just solid black, nothing particularly fancy, which is pretty nice. They also make a roll bar part that goes in there for some off-road versions, some other stuff like that, and that just sits on there very, very simply. Take a look at our base deets right there, 259, 259. Look at that. So I got a pretty low number to start with, so that's pretty cool. You'll notice this casting does not have the new modified base for the new twist lock. We'll see that on probably every other casting, but that goes to show you that this one's probably not slated to really have much of a life moving forward, except for maybe here and there. So we'll see. We'll see what they do with that one. All right, roll into way current 2023 Chevy Silverado. Looking very, very aggressive. Looking very, very aggressive on this one. So, casting that I have not collected from the very beginning, but I have definitely gone back and got quite a few of them because Greenlight really did a really good job on this Silverado. I mean, they really did a good job on it. And, I like their Tahoe so much, and they look good next to each other, the Tahoe and the Silverado. So there is our Silverado. This one says State Trooper on the quarter panel. Looks good. Does utilize the utility 5-spoke wheels, which is Chevy wheel. Looks good. Looks good. Same logo on the side. Of course, this is brand new, so this has that super nice, updated, super thin LED light bar on the top, which looks really, really good. Such a good light bar. They do a really good job. White painted hood on this one. The headlights are also painted. They're not lensed. Does have the kind of utility grille in there, which looks good. It says Chevrolet on there, and then a little bow tie down below. There are some red painted tow hooks hidden in there as well behind the push bar. So looks good. Looks good. Has tinted windows on the side, but the front window is not tinted. So I like how Greenlight does that. I think that's a cool little touch. The taillights are painted. No big deal. It's an LT trim. Obviously, it's going to be low trim. And that's not it's not what LT stands for, but it's a lower trim just to showcase it's more utility version. And then there is your plate detail, Texas plate 10936. More than likely, this is pulled directly from a 1-to-1 in the State Trooper fleet. I'm pretty sure. This one comes with a tow hitch, which is kind of an interesting choice. Nothing against the tow hitch, but it does come with one. That is their new modified bases. So anything that's going to be in their new packaging will have that modified base. So you can have the little key that holds it on. 3449 is the number for this one, so a relatively high number. Pretty sure this guy won't fit in there because of the tow hitch. Actually, it won't fit in there just because it's a giant model. So let's just put him at the bottom, I suppose. All right, speaking of the Tahoe, yes, my absolute favorite Greenlight casting of all time, the Chevy Tahoe. This is the police pursuit. They also do civilian versions. This one happens to be a 2024. So this is going to be the newest police version for the Texas Highway Patrol, hobby exclusive release here, which is super, super cool. So we'll get this out of here. Packaging. Always lots of plastic. My absolute favorite casting from Greenlight, of course, is the Tahoe. This thing looks absolutely fantastic. It's got the exact same deco prints, State Trooper on the quarter panel. It's got the white painted hood on there, just like the other one. This one does have some lights in the push bar, which is really, really nice. And headlights look good. Looks good. It's got the kind of off-road style front bumper, kind of like that Z71 style. And then, of course, the same wheels on there. Looks good. The prints are a little bit off. You have some prints for the lug nuts on the front, but you don't have any prints for the lug nuts in the back, although they both have the Chevy symbol in there, but that's about it. Taillights are printed on. Looks really good. Oh, look at that. Look at the red and the blue. Oh, it looks super cool. Look at that. Those integrated lights in the, what would that be, the D pillar, maybe the E pillar. That's super, super cool. That's a really cool detail. This one, 11086. Obviously, this one is more than likely pulled as well from a 1-to-1. But this one looks really, really good. It has a black paint to the light bar. So that one had silver paint on the front. This one has black paint. Not really sure the difference between the two, but maybe just an updated version. Who knows? Looks good. Also, there is a blue marker light for the passenger mirror and a red marker light for the driver mirror, which is super cool. It's super cool. I love it. I love it. 1437 is the number for this guy. Looking very, very good. Of course, made in China. So Greenlight's probably struggling these days getting their stuff into the country without costing bazillions of dollars. This is the coolest piece, though. This is definitely going to be the coolest piece. This is the 160th anniversary New York City Fire Department vehicle, if you want to call it that. This obviously comes in the new packaging. This, of course, is the new packaging. In case you guys haven't seen it, you might be living under a rock. We've seen a couple of these on the channel already. There is the deets in the back, pretty straightforward, nothing particularly fancy. 160th anniversary, though. 1987 Ford F-350 mini pumper fire truck. So we'll get this cracked. This is a relatively large blister because it's a relatively large casting. This particular blister is the exact same that they use for all the dually drivers. And of course, this is a dually as well. So we'll get our fire truck slid out of there. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom. Packaging out of there. Does have the little dust cover on the top. Take the dust cover off. Hold your model. There is the key. You just turn the key. Model comes right off the base. You can put it right back on there should you want to put it back on there. Set those to the side. Pretty decent design. This thing is bonkers in the detail. Look at this. Look at all that detail in there. You got your hose reel, some equipment in the back. Looks really, really, really good. This would be where all the hoses would be lined up. A couple of spotlights here on the top. Does have blue and red lights on the back. The chevrons are really, really, really cool. They look really cool. FDNY covering both flanks. Not too shabby, not too shabby. The silver print looks pretty good. It says FDNY on there. This is obviously decoed from the 80s. Definitely not modern day New York City, but definitely era specific. It does have the red matching wheels, which look really, really good. It's a pretty decent model. This is a die-cast bed on the back here. So this model's actually got a pretty good heft to it. It's got a metal base on it as well. So this one's actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice, pretty beefy. Looks good. Details on the front. The headlights are a little bit crooked. This one mounted a little bit crooked, unfortunately for me. But that is Greenlight quality for you. It does look like it has opening hood, but they don't have opening hoods. The hoods are swappable based on trim level and stuff, but they do not open. It does have a push guard on the front. The Ford symbol looks good, and then of course your EFI, because they wanted to announce the world it was an electronic fuel injection, which in the mid to late 80s was, that was a technological advancement. 7197 is the number for mine, so a pretty high number on this one, but this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Quality is a little bit rough, with the headlight, but the prints look good. All those details right there for the pump section looks pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I think emergency collectors will really, really enjoy that one for sure. So we'll throw that there. So there you go. A nice ensemble of first responder models from Greenlight, brand spanking new hobby releases. So unfortunately, no military to bring you for Veterans Day. But again, just thanks to all the veterans out there and the first responders. Appreciate all you guys do. And we'll catch you on the next video here at LMD. Peace.